Hello. So in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the Filly Edu software, and then I will demonstrate the dashboard, admin dashboard functionalities. So Filly Edu, if you go to phillyedu.com, it brings you here, and we have a login for schools, which is this one, and a separate login for NGO. So I'm going to demonstrate the school login functionality on the school login. So school login well, it has admin, teacher, student, and parent logins. And so I'm logged in as an admin using my test credentials, and this is where it brings you when you log in correctly. So you can see an overview, number of students, number of teachers, total number of employees, total earnings. And so, yeah, there are more employees than teachers because some of the employees are not teachers, they are non-teaching staff. So on the staff here, if you come to this section, you will see that we have teachers and non-teaching staff. So if I click non-teaching staff, I can see those who are non-teaching staff. I can add a new non-teaching staff. And I can go to teachers and add a new teacher. So once I enter their information, I can save it. Or if I've already added them, I can click edit here to edit their information. And so, yeah, I can. So from the dashboard, you can also see events calendar, if there are any upcoming events or items on the notice board. We have this, we have the events calendar here, event section. So from this event section, you can create an event by just entering the details and then submitting. And that's how these events were created. And so, yeah, and the academics, I can add a new subject, or if I click on any existing subject, I can edit its details and hit save, and then it will save, or I can delete. So if I click add subject here, I need to enter a new subject. So let's say um, the new subject is microeconomics. So if I click add subject, it would add that to this list here. And once it refreshes, I should see that somewhere in this list. I think, yeah, it's the last one here. So if I click on it, it shows up here and I can edit it. I can add that and then save changes. But so you get the idea. I can either delete, save, add, and then I can do the same thing for classes. So these are the current classes, and I can add a new class. So let's say KG1, and then I just add that. And so these classes are used to manage other aspects of the portal. So if you want to assign a teacher to a class or students to a class, you need to create the class. So that's that. And then obviously students here, you can see the list of all students. And if you click on any student, you can edit their information under this pencil, or I can view other information about them, like their academics, attendance record, performance details, um, fees, and things like that. So yeah, I can add a student, um, or admin can add students, or edit the student details. Um, yeah, we already seen staff here. So I have teaching and non-teaching staff, and then the events I briefly mentioned, you can create events. And then there's the admissions. And so you can see the number of students admitted. That's this list here. You can see those who are active, those who are withdrawn, and any students who graduated will show up in this list here. So yeah, you can choose a date range. You can add a new record. Yeah, so that's admissions here. And then reporting and analytics, you can create a new report or view existing reports. So if I click create new term report, I think you need to select a term. But yeah, we've already created some reports here. And if I click view here, I can see a list of reports that have been created. And this is a sample report card, but we can customize the school's colors if needed. And so this is a student report card. And for the selected student, so the student's name, term, and other details will show up here. View report. So yeah, you can remove a report or view. Yeah, so you need to enter a selected term, choose a term, and then you can create a report for that term. So yeah, you need to enter, okay, so report titles, let's say demo test report, first semester report, and then yeah, so that will appear under the list of reports. So I can further customize it, but I think the records on the report actually must be populated from the teacher, so that's why. But this is the one. This is the one I just created. So I can remove it, or I can view the details of it. I haven't added details, but I think the results are populated on the teacher's dashboard. So you need to, once this has been created, the teacher would need to add the details from the teacher's dashboard, which is yeah, this is what that looks like. And so I'll do a separate demo on this teacher's dashboard. This is the student dashboard. And then so we have the student, the teachers, the parents dashboard, and the admin, which is this one here. So certain things must be done from the teachers, some must be done from the admin. So admin can view the attendance record. The teacher marks the attendance. So here, for this class, all subjects, the JSS1, all subjects, all teachers, I think we cleared the database, so you will not see any records here. But let's see. I'm trying to see if there were any past days in the system. We're flushing the database so that we can test it from scratch. So the previous data that was here has been deleted, but the way this works is from the teacher's dashboard. The teacher goes to the attendance section, and then they can mark attendance. So if I go to mark attendance here as a teacher, I think my network, you can either view attendance, which is the existing record, or you can go to mark attendance. So if there are students in the school, you'll see them here. And then for any given day, you can mark the student as present or absent. Present. So if I save this attendance, then it becomes the record for this class, JSS1. So under view attendance, you'll see the summary of any attendance that has been marked. So currently I've marked one present, the other absent. So yeah, so the admin will see a summary of the attendance record for the classes that have been marked. So actually, I marked one of them as present and the other as absent. So now it's changed to 50% for JSS1. And you can see the person who was present and the person who was absent. So yeah, that's that. And then finances, I can go to invoice here and I can look at any the existing invoices, which of them have been paid, partially paid, unpaid. Look at all the invoices. I can create one. So if I choose the student, I can enter the amount, the description, second hand piece, and then proceed. So now I've created this one, and it's currently unpaid, so it show up here. So the teachers, the students, and their parents will see that they have an unpaid invoice, and then they can make the payment from the parents' dashboard. The parent logs, so they can pay, and then this will be marked as paid once the amount is paid. Okay, so yeah, we can customize this for each school. So the currency varies by location, but you can view the invoices or expenses. So under expenses here, this will just be a list of I think my network is acting up again. So list of the expenses. My network just froze. Okay, so but there's the expenses section, and then you can see the summary of bills or invoices that have been sent here, and you can export it, or you can filter by date range to see which invoices have been sent out. And so in the settings here, you can view more details about the invoices, all transactions, credit, debit, outstanding, payment settings, and things like that. So this obviously we haven't created reports, so you won't see anything until you actually create some reports. So under announcements, if there are any upcoming announcements, upcoming events, you can create a new announcement for it, and it will be displayed on the dashboard. And so this will show up on the admin, but it'll also show up if it's a school-wide event. The parents, the students will all see this on their notice board, and the teachers as well. And then messaging, you can message people. So if I choose anybody, I can either send them a message or respond to a message that they've sent. So yeah, this guy, I just saw your message. So if I submit this, then the person will receive a message on their end when they log in, and they'll be able to respond to it on their end. So this is the admin dashboard. Admin can send messages to other people in the school, and yeah, you can search by name. When I come to curriculum here, I can view any lessons that have been scheduled for the school. So the teachers create the lessons and add them to the curriculum, and the admin can review them. They can look at lesson plans, lessons here. So the lessons, you can see Science 1B, these are the scheduled lessons. And you can go to lesson plans here, see more details here. And you can go to progress here to view the progress of the lessons. Some have been completed and things like that. And so you can, the teachers can upload media, videos for the students to watch. So the teacher uploads it, it will show up on the student's dashboard as well, and the admin gets to see what lessons have been added to the system from here. So yeah, we have that. And then if there are any class quizzes, the admin can see which ones have been assigned, when there's due, and which ones have been completed. And then we have the boarding and transport module. And from here, yeah, you can view if the school has boarding houses or transport facilities, you can view the hostels. So for any given student, you can see more details about them. So Zara is in Hall C, room 6. You can find more details about that, and you can edit the details here. You can go and view the maintenance record. So if there are any maintenance requests, you can create one, but if there are any, you'll see them there. You can view the details about the hall, so Hall C and Hall B, uh, block rooms, floors. So you can edit details about each of those and assign people to them via room allocation here. And so if I click add new here, I can add somebody and then submit it. So now it'll be associated with that. If I click add new allocation, I can assign Grace to a certain room. And so, yeah, that's that. There's also the transport. So the school has buses. You can add different routes and their details. And so, yeah, students will be able to see when the buses are running, for what time slot and things like that. You can edit this. Uh, you can edit, you can create, but you can also edit these. So, yeah, academic tabs. So you can create tabs, and those will be used to associate the teachers of tabs, and the subjects they're teaching, and the students of tabs and the classes they're taking. And you can go here and view a timetable. So, yeah, classes that are scheduled for certain days of the week, Monday through Friday, you'll see them here. And so, yeah, you can add something to the timetable. So you can select a class, teacher, subject, slot, and then add it to the timetable for that week and save. So yeah, that's how those um that's how those classes were added to the timetable, these ones here. So hopefully that gives you an overview of how this works. This is the admin dashboard. I'll do a separate video on the student's dashboard and a separate one on the teacher's dashboard and a separate one on the parents' dashboard so that you can see what each of them sees on their end. And so, yeah, the parents can see performance overview and uh, see where the students need to improve and things like that. And they can download a detailed report or an improvement plan to help them track the awards progress. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video where we'll talk about how the teacher's dashboard works, and then in subsequent videos I'll talk about the student's dashboard and the parents' dashboard. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel, and you'll receive a notification when the next video is posted.